lane. I think Twinkle has been playing pretty decently. I really want to see him just take over a game, one of these games. I definitely think he's a pretty good player from what I've seen sometimes in the scrims and everything.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they should be looking to play a bit more towards bot lane.
Yeah, that's kind of been their team's win con, even though they've been losing games. That is kind of what they've been doing. Um, I hope it works for once. I really
Yeah.
do.
If it doesn't work this game, then they might have to maybe change up that strategy a bit.
Yeah, start looking more towards the top side. All right, we've got LeBlanc, Skarner, Twitch, and Auction
Hmm.
Band. That's a lot of one trick based bands.
Yeah, you get P-Robs, LeBlanc, Blondies, Skarner. Definitely just targeting the people. Want to get them a bit off their comfort picks. Maybe look for make them dig a bit deeper into their champ pool. I do see the Kog'Maw ban though. That is that's a bit strange. I think that might be for P-Rob. I don't know if he plays Kog'Maw mid.
No, P Rob's on the team that banned it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who's been playing Kog'Maw on the other team. Is Fatty on the other team? I know Fatty plays a lot of Kog'Maw. Lulu
Yeah.
banned out for.
That's just a very annoying pick, so I don't mind getting rid of it.
Yeah, that's fine. And I like
Ooh,
the first pick Camille top because that pretty much
that is
forces Cam onto one of his less played picks.
yeah.
So we'll probably see like a Scion or a Dr. Mundo.
I don't know if he does play Jax. I know that's a very easy matchup for the Jax, but I don't know if he's a Jax player himself.
He is not a Jax player. This is definitely a Rek'Lat's Ramus if they're locking it in.
Okay, the Rammus pick.
I
That
don't.
is a bit inhibiting for the draft. It kind of forces them to spread out a bit more.
Yeah, they kind of have to draft damage from everywhere else.
And yeah, that kind of forces a more carry potential in the top lane because you can't really go like a Scion.
Oh, Tryndamere.
Ooh,
Yeah, Cam does actually play Tryndamere. It's been a long time
that
since
is
he's
that
done
is
it.
a, that is a very annoying matchup for Camille until she can get Divine plus Tabbies.
Yeah.
So they definitely want to put pressure on her early, especially if she goes like a TP Ignite.
It's a shame they banned the Skarner because I feel like I'm looking at the draft and Skarner's already a good choice. The
Hmm.
lockdown suppress onto Tryndamere after he uses his ult or right before.
Ooh, but the Poppy though,
I do
that
like
is that,
Poppy.
that's another good jungler.
That's the classic Ramus counter. I
Oh,
don't
you're
like
coming at
Zoe.
us? Nope, I'm just gonna ult you away.
I do not like Zoe with this team.
The
Yeah,
Victor, yeah, I do like the Victor more. Or the Azir. They look like they're kind of going for a bit of a disengage comp.
interesting. I wonder what they're going to be
Maybe.
drafting out of the bot lane.
Yeah, because so far it looks like both teams are just gonna possibly just leave the bot lanes for the second phase of draft.
Yeah, this looks like both teams are drafting. Hey, we are actually playing around topside.
And if they want to try that, like you said, it hasn't been working so far for the first few weeks for these teams. And we do get the Varus.
I like that. Flex pick the Varus because that can actually go support too.
Yeah, that's actually I think a pretty good matchup for Varus into the Annie. You just outrange her
Yeah, yeah. And if he
if
goes
they do want to
AP,
flex it mid.
oh god, that is the team with Fatty. That's AP Varus mid.
Ooh, that's a pretty banger pick. I like that.
Is his ult longer range? Yeah, his ult's longer range than Annie Q.
Yeah,
Damn, that's actually not
his
a bad
E
pick.
and I think it's his E and his Q also outrange the Annie Q because her range is like 640 on the Q.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's got definitely a lot longer range than that. Lucian banned out for the bot lane. I think that's a waste of a ban. Janna is not, however. I
Yeah, I
think they
wouldn't
go
really.
something simple here. I think they go like a Nautilus MF or Leona MF in the bot lane.
Yeah,
There's no reason to overcomplicate your execution here. You've got Annie, like just layer the CC.
yeah. Just pick one person and say they can't play the game.
Yeah. I also like the idea of maybe like a Zillion lane.
Ooh, yeah, that does cuck the Rammus pretty hard and the Tryndamere.
Yeah. And it's a pick away too, because Tryndamere with a Zillion is spooky.
Okay, yeah. They did get the Nautilus. They are just going kind of like a full just dive in comp. You
Yeah.
have the Tryndamere, you have the Nautilus, you have the Rammus, and they
Nyla
are
is
gonna go the
so troll
Neela.
here.
What are
Nyla
they
is
gonna
so
pair
troll.
with this? Yeah, so far I'm kind of like they don't really have just like a go button besides the Camille, and we do get the Vex, so that is gonna be Annie support
Or
most
Vex
likely.
support.
I do have kind of a pocket pick Vex support, but I don't know how I would really like playing it into that lane specifically.
I don't know if the angle here, when you haven't won a game, is to troll pick.
Yeah, I think you put yourself more on the comfort picks and then
Yeah,
just play like an easy comp, get that first win, and then snowball from there.
you
And
right,
then
it is Annie
next week when
support.
you actually have the win, you could try a bit more broad picks.
It is Annie support, you're correct. Annie support's very good right now.
Yeah, she's rocking like a 55% win rate. She is very annoying. That those E shields were very. Now they did nerf her, but I still think with the Neela she's really good.
Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at these two team comps. Which one do you like, and tell me why?
Hmm. I honestly kind of just like Red Side's team comp. I think it's a bit easier to play. You can just get those pick potentials, especially on the immobile Vex, if you just use like Rammus ult to get on top of her, or if you can get like a Nautilus roam to the mid lane. I definitely think they want to put pressure there because I don't really see a way that they get the gank off with the Poppy. They have a really weak 3v3 or 2v2.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have a weak
The top
2v2.
lane is also a bit of a problem just because the Tryndamere can easily snowball early if he gets a gank off, if someone is able to put relieve some pressure off of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I like red team's comp. I feel like Nyla Annie is a great lane for blue team.
Hmm.
Against this team, oh yeah, Zara actually said it in the chat. It's really bad. Like it's great into a team that wants to run away from you, right?
But
But
not on a team that wants to go into you.
yeah. No, it's like picking Samira into like a dive comp. It's just stupid because you're giving them exactly what they want. I will say there's a good opportunity here for the Vex to play Peel for the
Hmm.
Nyla. Um, and if they do that, I think they can completely run over Red Side. But I always have faith in Fatty's Varus, and after watching Reklats play Rammus a lot last season in the Rec League, he does have very good pathing, and putting him on a brain dead champ like Rammus allows him to actually impact the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, I think I've watched a couple of these games and they were putting on more, I think, mechanically intensive junglers when I think just putting them on like something that could just easily gank that's hard to mess up is a very crucial part of their draft plan.
Yeah, yeah, and like I love Reklats. You know, he's a great player. I think his ability to understand how the map needs to be played is one of his strongest assets. And when he plays champs that requires him to use his fingers, his brain doesn't function correctly. So it's definitely for that team's benefit to have him on Rammus. Yeah, J
I
Camp's
think I
about
have a
to tilt.
perfect jungler for him. I think he should pick up the Nocturne.
He plays a very good Nocturne. Um, Last season he played a bunch of Hecarim. When Hecarim was busted,
Mm,
Rammus, Amumu. He's good at those. But he's also a carry player. That's the tough thing. Like he can carry games, so it's hard to kind of balance those things out. But yeah, I
yeah,
also
it's
like red
really
team.
hard to just take yourself off of those that carry mindset and just being like, okay, I'm just going to be the engaged this game. I just need to peel and just look for ganks. I'm not going to be the one doing all the damage. It could be a bit hard to get out of that mindset at first.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so top lane, Camille loses to Tryndamere 9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very hard to win that matchup as the Camille. You need jungle pressure and you just need to get that. Once you get that Divine and Tabbies, it's very hard to play it as Tryndamere.
Okay. All right. So that's a scaling matchup, but Johnny's definitely going to lose it early. So Blondie versus Reklats in the jungle. We've got the Camille or the Poppy versus the Rammus. Poppy wins that, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Mid
I feel like
lane,
he just eased the Q, and then what is Ramus supposed to do?
yeah, literally nothing. Mid lane, we've got Varus versus Annie. I I don't know. Oh
Uh,
wait,
it's,
wait, wait,
it's
wait,
Varus versus Vex.
wait. Hold up. No, no, no. It Varus bot lane.
Oh, wait, it's Kaisa
AP
mid?
Kaisa mid.
Okay, that's that's interesting.
And for those of you about to complain, I'm putting the actual thing up.
I don't know about that. I think Varus is a lot better
On hit
into the
Varus does
Vex.
go crazy here though.
He's going poke though. He has the Comet.
Yeah, interesting.
Hmm.
There are decisions that have been made in this game by both teams.
Sorry, Scuttler. The bet's final. No refunds.
Yeah, it's okay. I will happily take your channel points. Let Fatty cook. Honestly, I've never doubted Fatty. I actually just doubt the Arcane Comet on the Varus. Oof. Bet the house. The wife will not be happy. Oof. About to take Scuttler's house. No, the key to success is you just don't have to go home anymore, right? So you never have to go back to your wife once you sell the house. You gotta think ahead.
Thinking outside the box.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, well, in the box because he's gonna be homeless. It's tough. It's tough. First strike AP Kaisa. I'm here for it. Why the hell not?
Since it is Kaisa mid, I would actually like to see Blondie try and put a bit more pressure onto that Kaisa. If you can blow her flash early, that's a bit of a hard lane to play into, especially if you can get like Annie rooms towards mid lane.
Yeah, I do wonder how the Vex is going to be able to do though. Like if Vex misses an ability, Fatty can just auto trade and win.
True. I don't think she's gonna be autoing that much, and she didn't go for the Halo Blades. She's probably just gonna look to
I mean, you
a
do.
first strike into Vex. That's a bit hard. It's gonna be hard to get that procs off.
Hey, I in Fatty we trust. I don't know how much you've played with Fatty, but
I have not played a single game with him.
he is very well known for playing things mid that should not be played mid and doing very well.
Yeah, I have a friend that's similar to that. Mr. Bill Cosby. He'll just randomly pull something out.
And Jake has a stun up, gets an auto Q off, does a bit of damage
And
there. I'd like to see Hardy go a bit more aggressive
yeah,
into this Annie.
I think Annie should not have been allowed to just get that Q auto off right there without getting hooked.
Yeah. But
Like
this is
if she blows the stun early, she's very weak.
yeah. This is the dichotomy of Hardy where sometimes he's like very aggressive, mild in-game audio. Is there no in-game audio? That's interesting. Did that work? Perfect.
Perfect bet.
All right, beautiful.
And Fatty is taking some pretty heavy trades. He's already got the pot blown, and he did go call, so he's not as strong as you think he is right now.
Yeah, he really didn't dodge a single skill shot, which is tough.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to just eat a bunch of those from Vex. You can definitely just win the trades with the E auto electrocute.
Chinese command prompt software that activates Windows for you. No, I'm good. I don't activate it on principle.
Okay, we do have Recklets looking towards the bot lane.
Yep.
Ooh, the flash from Hardy comes in. And they do get the Sexy Kitten Boy.
Great
That is
layering
going
of
to be first
CC.
blood onto the Recklets.
That was really good layering of CC. Hardy actually held his hook. Or held his auto.
Yeah.
And hook.
And then you got the flash hook on the player who's on ping, so you can't really react to it as fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both of bot lane is from EU.
Mm. Yeah, I think that's a really good champion to pick into their spot lane. Just go for an engage that they can't really react to as efficiently.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, it's definitely hard to dodge Nautilus hook on, like, normal ping. It's basically impossible on 100 and whatever ping they've got.
Yeah. Now we do see Camille up here, and she's a lot more even than I would expected her to be in this lane.
Yeah.
Definitely think the Tryndamere could be playing a lot more aggressive instead of playing a bit more passive like he is.
Yeah, he doesn't really have any vision, and they haven't seen Poppy yet. So I think at this point he's probably worried more that he's going to get ganked.
Ooh, we do see the Annie coming towards the mid lane.
Yep, and they're looking for Fatty here.
Vex is about 75% to 6, so if they just want to flash on her with the
Yeah.
Ooh, nice flash from Sexy Kitten Boy.
Great
and that is going to be
CC.
a dead Kaisa. And this is exactly what I was talking about in draft. You definitely want to put some pressure onto this Kaisa. If she gets her flash blown, which she didn't though, it could be definitely a bit hard for her to play this game.
Yeah. She doesn't have TP.
Especially if this is a fat wave for her to be missing.
Oh,
And
Cam hit 6, but he doesn't use it.
But he doesn't activate it. I think that's actually smart. I don't think he's... Oh, he has Ghost Flash, so... He might have been able to outplay that, but maybe he just wants to save it for later for more aggressive play.
Yeah, interesting choice going lethality here on Varus. I feel like on hit's just the move for this game.
Yeah, they don't... You have a decent amount of disengage, and you can just play, like, you can just play behind your Nautilus.
You've got such a beefy frontline with the Varus Nautilus, and like the Trin's gonna be diving and the Kai'Sa's gonna be diving, so you kind of just get to free fire. Fatty, you've got to dodge these skill shots, bro. Kind of a funny connection Fatty and I have. Both of our girlfriends have the same name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's kind of a random fun fact.
Hey, the more you know.
Nyla does block autos, better to use abilities. Yeah. No, I definitely think that is an angle. I just don't think I'm thinking about the Nyla only in this game. Like,
Yeah,
they've got
that's
two mages.
kind of like a very specific interaction.
Just a good slow there. It's nice to see JKM actually winning a matchup for once.
Yeah. But of course, as we all say in top lane, it's just jungle diff.
Yeah, no, always.
Oh, Poppy got one gank off? Man, just jungle diff. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah. My jungler's just inting me, you know? Didn't even come top.
And the time he did, he cares my wave.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, man. I love trolling junglers. There's nothing better.
Yeah, I'm used to the one trolling him until I became the jungler, and now I'm... Just give me all the resources, please.
He was level 5. He
Ooh,
was
okay,
level
we do
5
have-
when the gank started, and then he turned level 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's tough. Oh, man.
We do have Poppy coming towards his bot lane. I don't think they're going to get much more than just the ult. I don't know if the Nautilus ult was necessary.
I think it's a better disengage than using anything else. Oh, great hook.
Ooh, great flash. Oh, and he gets bombed away.
Good read there
That's
on
really
Blondie.
good ult from Blondie. He has to be
Great
careful
auto
though, or he's just
flash.
gonna die. Really well played from Twinkle.
Great peel there from Hardy too. And that's already a 1500 gold lead.
Yeah, this is looking kind of grim so far. They have all their gold onto the Poppy.
Which isn't bad. If the Poppy decides to go damage, which it looks like Blondie
She's
decided
gonna
on
go
Sunder.
Divine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though that bot lane is gonna be very unfortunate because this Neela is very far behind.
Yeah.
And he is going the Ravenous build, and I'm not too big of a fan of that build. I know it gives you the lifesteal and the wave clear, but I think just building crit on a champion with crit scaling is a lot better.
Yeah, I think going shield bow into like Navori or IE's never a bad choice on an AD carry.
Yeah.
And on I don't know, on Nyla I feel like you have such a open build path that like you pick
Hmm.
your get your mandatories first and then start looking for spice.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to go at like third, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
But first, it's putting you a bit more far behind and making your second, third spikes harder.
He's really not going to be doing damage for quite a bit as a result. We've reached the point where JCam loses top lane. Yeah, true. I don't know why JCam's trying to play a champ that requires hands. Like, it's not it. Triple Evolve Kaisa build. Oh, we might see the Triple Evolve Kaisa. I think he's probably just going to go Merman and AP.
Yeah, go Muramana first just for the early game damage.
Big stun, big damage, P-Rob, getting the
And that is
kill.
a kill.
Hardy Qs himself out. P-Rob's going to TP back mid. Fatty gets a
Not
free
even gonna
point
lose
push.
anything. Yeah, they can. If P-Rock can get ahead, if he can start getting his items, he can definitely just start looking to play a bit more towards side lane.
Yeah. Merman on
Just getting
Lost
those
Chapter
roams off.
Home is double evolve. Oh, the AD and AP, yeah. I don't even know what AP Kaisa builds anymore.
Usually they would just go Nashers just for the evolve and the W evolve.
Does that give E and W?
Yes, if you go Berserkers.
Interesting. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, that was the old build before they nerfed the interaction with W and put it more onto full stacks instead of just the W damage.
I haven't touched Kaisa pretty much
Okay.
since the new items, since Mythics. It's been a long time.
Yeah, after when the new items first came out, it was a bit harder to figure out how to build her because she couldn't reliably get her evolves.
Yeah, I forgot what
Okay, they
her
do
build
have three
path
people
was.
collapsing in on this or this Herald. Are they just gonna? They are gonna fight this. Ooh, we do have
Tryndamere gets
J-Cam
bonked
jumping
out.
onto Fatty. They do knock Froxon out. And they do get the flash out of Fatty. I don't think there's any more than this.
Reklats goes down probably. Yep.
Yep, and Sexy Boy's here to disengage. Just CT lock this Tryndamere.
Yeah. Blue team
And
walks
that
out.
is... Oh! Oh, he didn't hit it. It was just off. They
That's
are
mid
just going to
turret.
drop this Herald mid to drop the turret.
Wow.
She just used ult and flash to get away from
Yeah.
Camille there. Because he jumped onto the Kaisa when she was full HP. Ooh, good engage by JCam. He does get the kill onto Fatty, but he is going to die for it.
Big disengage. Good ult there.
Okay, get the ult just to get the flash away from Twinkle.
Big damage. Just a little bit shy of hitting Blondie. Yeah, I mean, the gold lead just swapped in the other direction.
Yeah, I wonder how tilted Twinkle is right now. He was up 35 CS and a kill, and now his top side is taking some unfavorable trades.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like regardless of what happens, the Tryndamere is eventually just going to be able to 1v1 the Camille, like all the time.
No, Camille actually wins this matchup at 2 items.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, once she gets Divine plus when she gets 2 items, the Camille just spaces
Oh.
the Tryndamere, especially if he gets this far behind.
Good poke damage there from the Varus. This is exactly why I think, like, on-hit Varus works better here. Because he can just sit inside of the Neela and auto-trade and win. Because he's going to have a higher attack speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Cam does no damage.
Yeah, like, this matchup's so hard for the Tryndamere now. He's just losing every single matchup, or every single trade.
Yeah, I think Serpent's Fang's a banger here. It's pretty much everybody has shields.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Blondie runs directly into Fatty. Literally just gets out.
Does get out with the ult though.
He can reset and TP for drag if his team really wants to contest that bad.
Yeah, I definitely think they should be using Vex's power right now. She is a lot stronger. Oh, he does miss the W, and he's just probably gonna flash out. Yeah.
Vex is
And
super
he
low.
does survive the Q from the Varus. And they are gonna get the second dragon. I don't know if blue side's just gonna give this up for free though.
Blondie
They
really
could
has
look
no
for
way.
a flash ult on Sexy Kitten Boy. Oh no! Oh, big engage here from blue side.
Yeah. And this is exactly on hit Varus kills there. Double kill for Blondie.
Yeah. Yeah, just a double kill for free. And they're gonna just start getting the dragon, which is a really big dragon to get onto the Vex.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking a bit dire. The Varus isn't ahead enough for him to actually make a big enough impact. Top lane's just losing every trade, and the Vex is just so far accelerated over the Kai'Sa. This is
It feels pretty doomer,
gonna be a
but the
bit
gold
hard to
lead's
play
only
from
2k.
behind. Yeah, that is the only good thing.
Like it's not as bad as we feel like it is.
Mm-hmm.
But Lord, it feels bad.
Yeah, if I was on blue side, I'd be a bit concerned right now, or red side, I mean.
Oh wow. Okay. Rip. He just evaporates.
It's the power of the Vex and Poppy, man.
Yeah.
Nobody to peel for him properly, because nobody was around him. He just gets one tapped.
I'm interested to see how well the AP Kai'Sa mid scales.
I just hope she doesn't build Crown. I really don't want to see Crown Kai'Sa. I think you need a bit more damage just to go for full poke with the Varus.
Yeah. I do not need to be yawning this early. There's one more game tonight.
It's okay, it's just gonna be a 20-minute game.
I hope. No, I think The other game is actually a banger of a game too.
Yeah, it's who is it? Tom Holland versus I think Let Him Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good one, especially because we got Bel Cosby actually going back to the bot lane, and Bean is gonna be playing mid lane this game.
Oh God, we're gonna have the most boring mid laner.
Get
Bean's gonna
prepared for the
pick like a
Nivea chat.
Nivea. Yeah. Ugh. At least Vel'Koz actually played champions.
Yeah, I really don't want to have to watch the Nivea mid matchup.
I just don't want to watch Bean. Like,
Or that.
if I wanted to watch bad League gameplay, I'd just boot up some of my VODs.
Okay, so hopefully Fatty is gonna go to Luden's as solo AP, which it does seem like he is building.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, just 100 to 0'd. Rek'Lats is looking mid on the Annie. They do catch him out, and that is going to be a dead Annie. That is a big shutdown onto the Varus.
It is two ultimates down. Two very large team fighting CC ultimates.
And they do get both of the TP out, so that's a lot of side lane pressure taken off of them.
They are going to have to survive whatever onslaught comes mid with 5, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lost Chapter Tome, bro. He's saving the tome for later. Come on now.
Yeah, he's just saving the tome for probably I can't even remember what the item's called. It does like extra damage from long range poke.
Oh, Horizon Focus.
Yeah, Horizon. That's what it is.
Those W's, Fatty should be double evolved now.
Yes, he does have W and Q evolve right now.
Oh, yeah. Lost Chapter, Blasting One, Tome. No. Lost Chapter by itself, I think, should give you W evolve.
I mean, after getting the blasting one, he is at exactly 100 out of 100 for the ability power on W.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Yeah.
I
They are
like this.
calling. Red team is calling for the Baron here. So I think blue is a bit suspicious of it. Ooh, they are gonna get the pick onto Sexy Kitten Boy, and he is just 100 to 0'd.
Oh, they do manage to land. Oh, but the whole team's running away.
Ooh, flash from Pira. Oh my god.
P-Rob
This
actually
is
played that fight so
just-
well.
And he does get the Zanyas off. And that's just gonna be a free Baron.
Yeah. P-Rob played that fight so well. That's actually crazy. He flashed and hit, like, the largest Vex E I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
For, like, a 4-man fear.
And really good follow up after the Annie died.
Maybe this is what's been wrong with this team. P-Rob's just been playing champs
Victor
he's not comfortable with.
And Syndra, they're just very scaly picks when he should just be playing something that has a bit more engage.
Yeah, he's
like
a playmaker. You know?
Yeah. I think he definitely probably needs to take that role inside his team. And they are gonna get the second dragon. And it is looking pretty tough for 15 fast here.
Yeah, and luckily we're 23 minutes into the game, so they can't 15. But it's starting to get there with the 6k gold lead. They've got objective bounties, so they've recognized the fact that they are at least 6k gold down.
Yeah.
times on his Sigma split push.
He is building towards the death dance, and as soon as he gets that, Tryndamere can never win a single fight against him.
Yeah. It's not good. Hardy sitting on a ward, as usual.
And if he's sitting on a ward, he can't int until they come to him.
True. True. He's not inting for vision, he's inting on vision.
Yeah.
New experience. And I don't think that Kai'Sa can actually answer the Vex.
I think the Kai'Sa needs to focus on hitting a W first. I think she just missed the last 4.
Yeah. They definitely haven't been the most accurate.
They are engaging onto P-Rob, and they just knock away Twinkle, which is really good.
But both tanks
Vex
are
does
by
come
themselves.
back in, and they do just get the double kill. Oh, they do hit the ult, and that is just P-Rob cleaning up those fights.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the only way Bunion Bandits win this game is by getting ahead early, and this one's super over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I doubted you guys. You know, it's tough when you see Jordan picked, you know, just in a game. It's tough to root for him. But
They're just gonna try and end mid.
Yeah.
They are. We do have Recklats coming in for the follow-up, but there's just nothing he can do. Camille's just free splitting top. They're losing so much of their base, and they're just gonna probably reset and look to just regroup.
I definitely thought that was over. Well, it is pretty much over. What are your thoughts for MVP for this game so far?
I think it's just P-Rob.
Yeah.
I think he easily got off some really good plays early that helped relieve pressure away from the bot lane. Twinkle was putting a lot of pressure down there, and they lost all of it. He got that really big engage around that Baron disengage. Helped them sweep it and then get the dragon.
The two dive spot side too.
Yeah, he got a solo kill onto Fatty bot side. Just the roams through the lane ganks through bot side definitely helped.
Yeah, he has the most KP on the team.
True. If you ever need to answer, it's just that.
Yeah.
Oh no, Hardy, what are we doing?
He's getting vision. Or as the kids call it, inting for vision.
And removing that ward doesn't really do much. You just need to get vision a bit further back. They are going to 3-man the Camille top, and they do get the shutdown, but they are going to lose their bot turret and bot inhib for it.
Yeah, and that's Varasalt gone.
Are they just? I think they're just going to group these waves, and then probably just look to move down for dragon, cut off vision, and then just start stacking that. Maybe look for Baron on spawn, and then just stack the 3 waves. Let them go mid bot while they all 4-man top.
Yeah, they've got 100 different ways to win the game right now.
Yeah. Like, they do get Rockshawn, they do get his ultimate, and it looks like he is going to get stunned and dead.
Yeah, he was CC'd for the full duration of his ultimate. That's not ideal.
Hey, at least he pressed it this time.
Yeah, it's true.
That's at least a 1+.
Yo, upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Yeah, look at the bright side.
23-6 right now, about a 9k gold lead.
They do catch out Sexy Kitten Boy. And they might be able to chase down Jordan. No, they're just gonna walk back and answer minion waves.
Yeah, that was 3 ultimates used to kill the support.
Yeah, it's a not too good if you have to use that many just to kill a single Annie.
Yeah. The Kaisa is still really not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, she just takes way too long to get online. They got
She
set
also
behind
bought
too
an
early.
Amp Tome.
Does that build into it? I think it builds into the
Cosmic
item we were talking
Drive?
about earlier.
Oh,
No,
Horizon Focus?
yeah, I think it builds out of alternator, fiendish.
No, looks like he's building Banshee's Veil.
Hmm. They do look on cam, but he is just gonna E away.
I feel like it's a little late to be building Banshees, no?
Honestly, I just want them to start the Baron here. The bot wave is just pushing onto their base, and I think they just want to bait him in. Don't actually complete it, just start wasting their time, because if they don't have anybody to answer, they could honestly just have JCam TP bot and end the game. They are having cam reset. They do have the 4v5 here, so I would like to see them maybe force an engage or just start the Baron.
Yeah, they're trying to clear vision.
Man, that is like the 10th Kaisa W I think I've seen miss this game.
Yeah, they're really flying.
Those are hitting my house. I think I'm gonna sue him for window repair because they have not been on point. They do throw in the Vexal. Is she gonna follow up? She is gonna go in. Flashing onto Twinkle. They don't get her, but she does go in the Zanya. They are onto the bot lane. They do get Twinkle. They do clean up Hardy, and JCam is just on to Fatty.
Fatty manages to kill JCam, but he
And
dies
that might just
after.
be the game. P-Rob's just probably going to TP mid, and they just end through mid. So Rek'Lats is looking to try and kill the wave.
And he dies for it. Cam coming in, getting CC'd.
Cam cannot decide on a target to focus, and he is just going to get killed through his ultimate. And that might just be the end of the game.
Yeah. Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah. That was a very decisive win from Bunion Bandits.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked the way they played. They just put P-Rob onto a carry potential, and he just took over bot lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, P-Rob's very much the easiest option here for MVP.
I would give it to him, at least. Yeah, 30k damage, 22 KDA. I think it's pretty easy to just give it to him.
Yeah. Jake's coming into the booth. We don't want Jake. We want P-Rob. I think not only we want P-Rob, the people want P-Rob.
Hello.
Jake, can you get us P-Rob, please?
With me or just
No,
P-Rob?
just P-Rob.
What the fuck? They wanted me.
That's great. We don't want you. The people also don't want you.
Unfortunately, saying they're settling for no less than P-Rob.
Yeah. I have to respect chat.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Nobody wants J-Cam in here either.
I don't think I saw a single J-Cam.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's tough.
Yeah, Moxian's putting up a real big fight in that chat.
Yeah, no, we got P-Rob. P-Rob in the chat. P-Rob, welcome.
Yo.
What a great game, dude. Super impressive.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah. It's
That
about
was
time
good
your
fun.
team put you on a carry.
Yo, every time I play, I'm on a carry champ. Frick,
I'm just saying, you know, you were playing a lot
they're just
for Jordan in other games. And it wasn't working.
yeah.
Yeah. What was your thought going into that game? I know you guys hadn't won. What were you thinking?
Well, at first it was like for fun. We're for funning this, and then but Jordan and Jake had the strats for these champions anyway, even though we're for funning. So like the Annie pick, I was like, okay, I'll just pick it right here since we can flex it mid support. That worked out really good.
Yeah, I gave a lot of follow-up CC.
And I also thought they were gonna have a Varus mid, and I was like, I've played against that on Vex before, so that'd be good. And then they had a Kaisa, and I was like, oh, that was even easier to play against than a Varus mid.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Where do you think the game went into your favor, and where you guys were just thinking, yeah, we won this game?
I can't even remember the freaking game. I just know we got kills bot lane. I just kept pushing my lane so I could have first move and just help bot lane when needed. And Blondie was roaming a lot to help as well.
Yeah, it definitely worked out this game. And who do you think was the MVP on the other team, if you had to give one?
Probably the Varus.
Nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He put a lot of pressure down through bot lane, but I think you just kind of diffused that situation with your rooms.
All right.
Was it?
Well, we're gonna hop into game
Leads.
2. We're gonna get going on to game 2.
But
Thank you for joining us.
I was hoping you would let Jake Ham and Jake in here since I'm not the good at this.
No. We wanted you, P-Rob. You
No,
played
the
well. They
people
don't deserve
wanted
to be
you.
in here.
Okay. Thanks, people.